taking on the defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs.
The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
That's behind us, bro. We move on. It's behind us. We move on.
Right to the air is Mahomes. Now he'll tuck this and run.
We move on from that team. We know it wasn't the guy that was playing. We already know who it was. We ain't mad about that. We're moving forward. We're moving forward.
This unit coming into this one ranked number 20 against the best in the NFL.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
Second down and 6 now from the 26. First carry for Josh Jacobs. And that's going to be a Chiefs first down as he gets us up past the 30 to the 32. The Chiefs had 8 and 6 now on the year. They were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape preparing for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
On first down, they go with Jacobs again.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
Once again, it's Jacobs.
And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, and a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
Mahomes going to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
2nd and 10.
Yellow. Hey, 43. Yellow. 15. Yellow. 15.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Now he's going to step up and run. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down. Now Mahomes going to shift him around.
Hey, interception.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 43.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. Here's 2nd and 10.
Jalen Thompson on the cover.
Come back. Hey, 43.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
First and 10 at the 32-yard.
Here's Jacobs on first and 10. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
Second down, Jacobs once more.
Oh, man, they're getting wrong dudes, bro.
And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Josh Jacobs hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by Butker is on target. And it's now a 7-0 game.
7, Cardinals nothing. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And the returner down to a knee. This will come out to the 35-yard line. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Murray now to throw. Passes to Elijah Higgins. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21.
Everything that
For Arizona. 44 yards.
Now, be the great. I'm gonna tell you, this ain't Deuce. This ain't gruesome like Rux. It's a step up above that. This ain't gruesome or Rux.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the
outskirts of the
red zone here for first and 10. To throw is Murray. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game. But after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
A very important 3rd down conversion right there, because when you're trailing and find yourself this deep in enemy territory, the kicker's not even part of your thought process. You got to make it pay off with 6. Nice connection right there to set up 1st and goal.
First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. To throw, it's Murray. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Murray going to throw. Now we'll tuck this and run. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10.
It'll wind up going as a sack and a loss of 2. And now the task gets more difficult here on 3rd and goal.
Three tight ends up front here. 3rd and goal.
Throwing now is Murray. Quick throw, that's complete on the inside slant.
And a big hit there. That was a man coming with bad intentions. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
Murray and company going for it on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And the ball's going to be going back to the Chiefs. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
Hey, 43, yellow. On the line.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The 2nd quarter from KC. It's the Chiefs in possession of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down.
Mahomes now to throw.
He'll try to pick it up himself. And he will have the Chiefs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Time to give some credit to the big fellows, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time, be able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
Oh, jumping early from his tight end spot. Maybe trying to get a jump start on that route.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right about that. And oftentimes when you see that, that means the play call was supposed to come in his direction, and he was eager to go catch a pass.
Yellow.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
15.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Over the middle, it's caught by Rice. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Jacobs going to try the middle. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Now Patrick going to change the play.
Attack! 15. Yellow.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Jacobs. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
Now Mahomes.
He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's first and 10 at the 45-yard line. Back to the running game with Jacobs. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. 64 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign. So first and 10 now from the 30. Now here's Mahomes. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back in the 32. Cameron Hayward in there for the sack, and it's an important one from a personal standpoint as that is sack number 100 and what has certainly been a terrific career to this point.
Hey, 43.
To try again after the sack. Mahomes. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
43.
From the gun on third down, Mahomes. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
For the Chiefs field goal, a 42-yard attempt.
Butker's kick here is good. So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early 2-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take the 3, and I think they have to be happy about the way they moved the ball in these first 2 drives. They have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
After the field goal, here's Butker to kick it away. And no return here for White. It'll be a touchback. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they want to do is pull off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on 4th down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Here's Murray. Over the middle, he'll get it to Harrison. Here comes 3rd and the length of the football.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
And now an audible here into something else. They'll try for the first with Pacheco. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down.
Everybody
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They're going for it. It's Murray. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Now he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
First down, Cardinals.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. Oh, wide open receiver. It's Harrison. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now Murray. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Whenever I see a drop like that, I have to kind of take a step back and check myself a little bit. So used to seeing those big guys make big-time spectacular plays that when they drop one, I have to remind myself, we ask a lot out of these guys. Block and catch the football, not easily done in today's NFL.
And he comes back with one complete. And the Cardinals are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now they'll send a tight end in motion left. Throwing again, Murray. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Touchdown, Elijah Higgins with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Cardinals are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played. So after the field goal, Lyland back out as he'll send this one away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they may just be content to take this 3-point lead and head into the locker room.
Hey, 57 colors, 57 colors. Yellow. Hey, Riblin, Riblin.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Mahomes will do it himself. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Mahomes going to throw. He's going to air one out. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play out.
To throw, it's Mahomes. The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack for Mahomes and company.
43! 43! Hey, 57, 57! Hey, Sunday.
They'll set up a throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 to score as we resume action on EA Sports. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Here's Murray. Short one here, caught by McBride. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a first down.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Arizona.
Murray now. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 49-yard line. Murray now to throw. In trouble, and he's taken down. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack.
Second down.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Operating from the gun, Murray. Now this thrown deep for Kraft. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
A handoff, Jacobs running to the left.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
72 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Second down, Jacobs once more. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line.
An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he's got it. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. A 14-yard touchdown.
And the Chiefs take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points.
The big fella was the recipient there for that touchdown pass, and it seems like more and more the tight end is the guy you have to worry about most in the passing game.
Extra point by Butker is on target.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
17. Cardinals 7. Harrison Butker to kick off 4 games.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
A dangerous return man showing it here.
And he is out of bounds right around the 34.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, an interception's result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Murray looking to change the play here.
They'll drop to throw. And he's going to go down again.
That last sack puts Murray in the cards in a tough spot, 3rd and long. And now they'll audible to something else.
Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Back-to-back sacks have this place in a frenzy as they line up again, 3rd and long now.
Shotgun now from Murray. That one out wide and intercepted.
And this one will be brought back to the 22.
So a nice play defensively by the rookie, coming up with the INT.
And that's a late-round pick right there, making a first-round impact. And a lot of these day 3 corners, they end up winding up on special teams and sub-packages and even on the practice squad. But he's really made an impact on this defense, and he comes up with the interception there.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the Cardinals' 23-yard line.
Back to throw here. Mahomes, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Jordan Birch in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead, and thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
from the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. 9 yards on the carry there, but it'll be 4th down now.
Harrison Butker on for the field goal. A 37-yard attempt.
Butker's kick here is good. And that will open the lead up now to 20-7. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points in the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
After the field goal, here's Butker to kick it away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call the playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. To throw, it's Murray. Short throw, he's got Kraft. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play, and that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Murray now going to do it himself. And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
A third quarter action from Kansas City, 2nd down and 10. Now Murray again. Incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Murray off play action. And he'll find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
One quarter remains here in Week 16. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco.
He'll take this to the 46.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Throwing now is Murray. Over the middle, Harrison. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up the first down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire second half.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I'll tell you what, partner, after the ice is down, he's going to be a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that will wound up incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10. To throw is Murray. Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the 3rd time. Picked off by Christian Fulton. And the Chiefs are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December. Right, it is a season of giving. Maybe for his own sake, after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity.
Speed they ain't glitching right now. Speed gone.
The KC offense out of the huddle,
Speed
ready
gone.
for their next drive. They have to like the position that
speed.
they are in.
Need
4th
the
quarter,
speed.
2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT.
Speed gone.
On the ground is Jacobs to start the drive. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run.
That's
Gotta
cool.
figure now after getting that turnover.
Dodgers could be anyway.
Keep the ball on the ground.
That's good.
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball,
Don't want
all
you
the
to be
ball
first round
security
anyway.
terms that have
That's
ever
good.
been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
2nd down, Jacobs once more. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4.
And this is the worry because sometimes you get a little too predictable in spots like this. You know you're going to run the ball, but they know you're going to run the ball as well. And now you look up and you're staring at an important 3rd down.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. That winds up being a 4-yard
Speed gone,
loss,
guys.
and
We ain't
leads
glitching no more.
down. Here's the
Speed
Chiefs
gone.
punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team.
They took my juice away. Took my juice away.
And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. They'll score at a 36-yard punt. And the Cards will take
the juice away.
first
Juice
and
gone.
10.
The speed gone, Chris B. The speed is gone. They took all the speeds away from me.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive. And in a relatively
The
quick
speed gone, Chris B. And didn't do nothing. Computer did. We ain't gonna do that. The computer, the Madden. I see Andy in advance, Chris B. Matter of fact, Chris B, you said you're gonna bet me back $25 when I play in next week. So what you talking about?
Field as far as possible. Try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
The speed gone. That's what makes them glitches. The speed, Chris B. Speed is gone.
Every drive's so critical, and you figure they only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one to even matter.
That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll make it second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 45-yard line.
Murray going to throw. Out to the right here to Wilson. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Back-to-back.
We're not talking about that, Russ. Wait, look. You know what I don't need? You know what I'm start doing? Ken, every time I address Russ, find me $5. I don't talk to trash guys at all. I don't even address them. I don't address trash. Sonny Styles looking like Styles P. Sonny Styles looking like Styles P.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? Like any of them, especially if it's a good receiver, that makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short and shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. That's going to be caught. And he is into the end zone.
Sonny Styles looking like Styles P in this dude. He's selling pharmaceuticals. He's selling pharmaceuticals.
And the Cardinals have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score
Look at the boy sit catch and try to get it.
Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high-percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, you get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Back out is the kicker, Ryland, and he'll see.
They took my speed away, dude. Took all the speed away. They ain't glitching no more. They just regular little cars now. Dude, got the speed. Look, dude. They ain't shit without the little speed. We need speed, man.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
And he stopped immediately there. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
At the 40-yard line.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd. As they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. After that run, still a good amount of meat on the bone here for this 3rd down play. Can you envision them putting this in the air?
Totally. I mean, look at who he has under center right now. If you can't trust him with the ball, you can't trust anyone. And frankly, to me, I want the ball down the stretch. Get the first down, keep it in the hands of my offense. I don't want to turn it over to them and rely on my D. Well, it's not going to be a first down, but that's a nice job of picking up yardage on 3rd and long. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you. And in this case, it wasn't enough to pick up the first down.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Hey, red light, red light. Yellow, yellow.
Back to throw. Mahomes. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position. This is 1st and 10. Back to throw. Murray. Short one here. Caught by McBride. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know This is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Murray to throw. That ball caught by his rookie wideout. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Now, he's been quiet all afternoon. He may have just come up with a play of the day right there, though.
Obviously, it's not the volume in what you get done. It's the quality, and that was a quality catch right there.
Final minute. No timeouts at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Murray. He'll get that complete to Harrison.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They gotta find a way to gash the defense downfield.
Now Murray. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command and make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Got to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
The Arrowhead crowd in full roar. Here's 3rd down. Back to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Cardinals are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. And they'll get the spike off with 6 seconds to go. Here now, 2nd and goal. He's back to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Chiefs have just about sewn up this football game. So a costly INT in the end zone, no less, puts the brakes on their potential scoring drive.
So many teams stick with the passing game down near the goal line because they see it as an extension of what they do between the 20s. But as we said many, many times, the further you drive, the more the field shrinks. And that was a nice job of making a play on the football and coming away with the interception.
Mahomes down to a knee, and that should just about write a finish to this one.
You ready to send it?
In the win column for Kansas City. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like
the speed is gone, guys. Horrible play call again. Horrible play call. Horrible play call by me. You're right, Ken. I am trash. You are right about that. I should have won this game.
Special teams right there with
bullshit.
That's the type of game a coach is going to really love and value.
But we got to avoid Chris B. We have to avoid Chris. We don't want Chris B first round. I want trash ass Ruggs or X Blade. Either one of them will do. Now I can't slip to that 7th seed because I gotta play him. I gotta not play him. 5 or 6. I gotta be the 5 or 6 seed. I gotta be the 5 or 6 seed. I gotta avoid Chris B. I gotta avoid Chris B in that first round now. Let's go look and see what we gotta do, guys. I got a computer game coming up. Let's see what we gotta do. Chris B, you get the win. Depends on what we Depends on what I got going on. I gotta play Ruggs or X Blades first round of these playoffs. Let's see. Let's look at these standings, guys. See if my plan coming to fruition. I don't want to be the 3 seed. Then gotta play Chris B. I'm telling you what you don't want. Where you don't want to be, guys. Let's see playoff picture. Oh shit! I gotta win now. I can't be in that 2 seed neither. I gotta get to the 6 seed. God damn! I can't play him first round. I gotta get to Chris B. I need you to win out, Chris B. Matter of fact, Chris B, give me the win. I gotta get to that 6 or 7 seed, guys. I mean 6 or 5. Let's see what I got. See who I got. Let's see. That shit won. I had to play Tim that first round. Fuck. Chris B, give me the win, Chris B. I will win out. You want to win, it's gonna cost you. Bet, Chris B, bet. I can't see glitchy Tim that first round. No deal. Tim, he's the 6th seed, so he gonna play. He gonna win. Yeah, give me the win, Chris B. I gotta get to that what's called seed. Yeah. Bet. Let me win out. Win. And yeah. I gotta buy my speed back, man. They took my motherfucking speed away. Look at my speed. Speed gone. Get my speed back. God damn. I get one back. It don't matter where you go. You're going to whoop everybody where you go because we already know how the story going to end. But look, I need to be the 6 or the 5. I need to be the 6 or the 5. I can't be in the 7th. I got to play Tim. No. I want to be in the 6th seed so I can whoop him and go whoop that nigga at number 1. That's what I really want to whoop. We going to make that happen, Chris B.